And I've just realised I got my microphone switched off, so everything that I've said so far you can forget because you never heard it. So shall we start again? Welcome back to the workshop, and this week I'm going to be doing the thicknessing of the stock and taking it all down to a thickness of 20mm. And where I left the table last time is roughly the right thickness for the thickest part at the moment, which are 30mm, and then as I say, I can take everything down to 20. The dust extraction, I'm using the same port on the dust extraction unit as I did for the bandsaw. So it's a very straight run. There's no dip in the flexible tubing. It's only one Y connector into the dust extractor itself. So it should be quite easy for me to monitor whether things are clogging up at that wide grill in the impel unit. Okay, I've got the stock here. I'm going to put the done stuff on there so I know exactly which way I'm going, and right, let me grab my ears and we're all set. So, you get the idea that currently the piece that went down most, that's the thickness. So I've taken that down to just under 28mm. So that's what I'm doing. All this lot is somewhere around 25 to 22mm size. So get back through this lot and take that down a little bit more, and then I can get onto the thinner stuff. Oh, and something I've just realised, I've got to be very careful which side I put face down, because there is the one side that is already faced. So what I'm going to do, grab the chalk and mark which piece is which. So last time it was the X marked the side that was going to be cut. This time the X is marking the side that is not being cut, because otherwise I'm going to get very, very confused. Right, that's all of them marked. That's the face, that's the side that has already been worked. Now, okay, ears, vacuum. Right, things are going quite well, but there is the vacuum just starting to clog up a bit, so I'm just going to unclog that and then we can carry on. Okay, that's that done. Let's crack on. And things have jammed up again, so I'm going to have to pause and try and sort this problem out. Right, I've just had to clear the piping quite a few times over the past few minutes, and so much so I've had to dismantle some of the pipe work so that the flexible goes straight onto the impeller, to just try and get rid of some points where everything could clog. It's still clogging, so obviously it's kicking out far more than I had anticipated at the same time, and it is just clogging at that large grill at the impeller stage of the vacuum system. But I've got everything down to about 23 millimeters, so I haven't got far to go now, and just going to crack on and see how it goes. But the bag that's receiving all of the waste, that was empty when I started. It's now half full, so I've produced quite a lot of waste, and I'm going to be giving that away to local people with pets. Some have chickens, makes ideal bedding for them. I've got 3 bags already, so this will make another half bag, but that's for later. As I say, this stock is now down to 23 mil, so haven't got far to go, and let's restart the procedure. We're getting close now, and oh, that last piece, I've just noticed there's a nail that I've taken the top off. That's a clever one. But we're down to about 21.5 millimeters, so we're getting very close. And so but there's no nail here. It's about here, and there is nothing on that face side to indicate that there's any metal there. So I'll come back to this piece, but one thing I've decided: on Monday I'm going to give Rutland, the supplier of the extractor, a ring to see if there's a solution that I can find for it to keep clogging up with the amount of material that I'm putting through, because I'm now to 3/4 of a bag, and I want to take these down to 20 this afternoon, so hopefully I should have enough time and resources to do it. So let me take that. Well, I've nearly finished it, but the waste bag is just too full now and it's not pulling anything through. Everything's just ending up on the floor here. So I'm just going to empty the bag and then we can hopefully finish the job. So this is very full, 180 litres that is. And what I'm doing is transferring all of that into ordinary rubbish sacks. But that is quite clean. So the only problem is up here. That is the problem bit, and it just keeps getting stuck on the quartered grill. Let me just show you. Those there, all of the long pieces like that just keep getting stuck there. So as I say, I'm going to have a word with Rutland on Monday and see what they suggest. But anyway, let's carry on emptying the bag. And what I really need is my dust mask. So there we go. There we go. There we go. Right, let's reattach and hopefully this will mean I can finish the job this afternoon. Oh, that was hard work. With it constantly clogging, it's really slowed me down. And you won't be able to see it, but there is a huge pile here. There's a huge pile underneath the deck. So that's as far as I'm going for today. All of these now are down to 20 millimeters. And yeah, there we go. All of them down to 20. And so next time I can, after I've sorted out the vacuum system, I can start actually cutting things to length. And of course I do have this unfinished edge to deal with as well when I cut things down. So the only little bit you might be able to see is on that plank there. There's a little bit of a dip, so that hasn't been taken down. But apart from that, I'm very pleased with what's been happening, and all I've got to do is now clean up and pack away. So thanks for coming along with me today, and I'll see you next time.